Welcome to Moving Day here at the 20th Open at Tallahassee, sponsored by Visit Tallahassee. We are back here at Tom Brown for round 2 MPO chase card action coming your way here. Back in the booth, you've got Felix Vega joined by Dillon Deal.
Yeah, we had a good move by Bradley on our second feature card yesterday. Let's see if anyone can keep up that pace on the chase.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight battle still. Anything can happen. Much calmer conditions coming into round 2 versus round 1.
Yeah, it definitely felt like a better day out there. Sun was shining, winds were down.
Scoring opportunities should be coming aplenty in this round. Let's see who we've got here on the chase. Starting things off, we've got Tony Moe Reiss, 33% birdie rate, 1029 rated in round 1. The lefty taking on this course. Joining him, Grady Shue, making an appearance once again on the card.
Next, we got great hair, Gavin Phillips, 33% birdie rate and 1029 rated in round 1. Nothing covering that up today. And rounding us out, we got Stoll, 39% birdie rate and 1021 rated round 1. Real tall. Looks like he has some good power.
Yeah, we're going to kick things off here on hole 1. Par 3, 355. Pretty tight hole overall. Wouldn't suspect it off the get-go here, but the OB kind of pinches in as you get further and further down the fairway here. Really tight behind the basket too, with a fast green here that can really skip your disc away from the pin and find you in that OB pretty quickly.
Yeah, you really want to play this one to about 320, 330 and just have it slide up that last little bit.
Teeing off first, sponsored by Innova, Hazy Shade, Tacky Sack, Tony Reiss.
Tony going to be teeing off here first.
Be interesting to see a lefty perspective on some of these lines.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of the righties kind of take the forehand line, and this is basically just a forehand line. Just for the lefty, it's a hyzer.
That's how you draw it up.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. Nicely, beautifully done. Getting the green flags all around.
Teeing off next, Grady Shue.
I know Grady was looking to be a little bit better yesterday. Let's see if he can capitalize on maybe some less pressure on a chase card as opposed to a lead card today.
Maybe, yeah. Although he's been on coverage a ton, and oh my, just dropping a dime on hole 1.
Teeing off next, Gavin Phillips.
Have not had Gavin on coverage before, so this is our first time getting to see his game.
Yeah, he mentioned it to me on the round that it was his first time being on coverage.
Okay.
So I think there were a little bit of nerves the first few holes for Gavin.
Stoll.
Jared opting for the forehand. Jared Stoll, if you've ever seen Waco coverage, you've probably seen Jared Stoll, and that one's going to leak out of bounds. He on hole 17, which is a par 4, he actually eagled it last year by throwing a tomahawk over everything and dropping it pretty much inside the bullseye.
Circle's edge. That's a tough one to start your round with.
Yeah, having to deal with that low ceiling early on. Can he save the par here?
Understandable to hit cage there. Scary putt. That OB's close behind.
Yeah, you're putting right at that out of bounds.
Yeah, when white flags and white paint staring at you at the behind from the cage, gets in your head quick.
Tony Moe getting that one a little bit of leaking to the left side there. Gavin lining this one up here. Be a good way to start the round to get this par. Fortunately not to be.
Yeah, I think we can chalk that one up to some camera jitters for the first hole for sure.
Grady dropping in that birdie.
No such thing as that for Grady. No camera jitters for Grady.
Nah, not at all. Couple of tap-ins here for the bogeys before we head on to hole number 2.
Hole 2, par 3, 335 feet. A few options off the gap, of gaps here off the tee, but the main one you'll see is this flight that the drone is taking, the straight up the gut. Slight flex if you want to get cute with it, but you don't have to. Protected greenish, some ground play with the roots, but pretty straightforward.
Yeah, pretty stock straight to hyzer shot for these guys.
Yeah, it shouldn't really be anything more than a mid-range, I would think.
This looks beautiful for Grady and gets the ground play to skip him closer to the basket.
I think that was the same disc as hole 1.
It looked like it. Tony torquing over on this on the forehand. That's got to be a stable disc, and it doesn't look like it's quite going to fight over. Oh, it does fight back.
Got a little skip at the end. I think it hit off some rocks up there to the right side.
Okay.
See if we can bounce back here, Gavin. Come on.
Drifting that one right to... Oh, that's really unfortunate ground play there.
Rooted.
Rudely rooted. I expect to see quite a few sidearms from Jared this round. This looks fantastic. Splitting the gap. Oh, hitting the late tree, though, but he should still have himself a look.
I was excited to see somebody take that gap, but just hitting the last tree.
Oh, it was further back than I thought. I thought it would have been a little closer.
Still a good bid. Just fade out a little early, and yeah, you can see hit those rocks, end up deep.
Yeah. Tony Moe leaving that one just wide. Gavin looking for his first birdie of the round, and unfortunately going to be low once again.
Yeah, that ground play just kicked him to about circle's edge. Just a little more than he wanted to chew.
Grady looking to start off 2 for 2. Ooh. Just a little bit high there.
Same thing.
You
won't find a basket that'll catch from right there.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Clean up there for Tony Moe for the par. Grady looking to do the same. Oh, a little bit on the edge.
And is in.
Tough start here for Jared Stoll. Gavin with the par.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be looking to bounce back on the easy hole here.
Yeah. This was the one you want to get. Hole 3, a par 3, 245 feet. Relatively straight shot. These guys will be taking their putters right up the gut here. This walking path here plays as an OB river. Just need to pierce your putter through this main gap here. You can leak it maybe a touch right, maybe a touch left, and still filter your way through. We've seen Albert Tom take the big over the top forehand play as well, so a little bit of variety. Let's see what these guys are going to be working with here.
Yeah, that touch left or touch right brings a lot of luck into play. You really would just rather hit it pure. 3 in a row with the same disc for Grady?
Oh, gets a friendly kickback too.
Yeah, back to the middle.
Tony floating this one, just leaking a little left, but finds its way through.
Yeah, got a good straight kick down. I feel like being a lefty, that first tree on the right would really be in my head.
I can see that, yeah.
I believe this is a Berg here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's also a Castaplast sponsor player.
Oh.
least he was wearing a bunch of gear. Throwing all their plastic.
Yeah. Filters through for Jared, who is a member of Team Westside. So Gavin first to act here.
Framed up for him, just couldn't get enough on it. Couldn't quite tell if it was outside the circle or not. He didn't jump for it.
I would say so, because Grady's jumping his and he's a bit closer. Hitting the band there, we saw Grady make a couple of really long putts during round one. I'm sure he'd like to continue with that, although he maybe wants to put him a little closer also.
That's easier than making big putts.
Yeah. Tony still not quite able to find the rhythm to get that birdie. Jared also just a touch low there.
This is one you really want to get, but just taking par isn't too much damage done.
Yeah, but you definitely want to tackle these. These first three are more of the gettable ones. You've got the gauntlet coming up with 4, 5, and 6. You want to take your green as early as you can on this course.
All right, hole 4, par 3, 465 feet over this water. Much calmer today than yesterday. No left to right wind going to be screwing with our guys today. Ideal line is a left to right flex and have it fade out before this low ceiling and get a skip into this guardian tree protected green. If you're outside of those 5 trees, you're going to have an obstructed putt.
Tough ask, even with calm conditions. Takes a very precise shot with an overstable disc.
Yeah, the distance is the hardest part of this hole.
Grady, I like this. Just needs to get down here at the end of the flight. Gonna get the green, but he's gonna have a long look at it.
Yeah, probably about 60, 70 feet. Lefty, this is a safe play trying for it, but...
Oh, man. I thought he got past that that OB mark.
Yeah, there's a lot of room out to that right side of making an easy approach shot. I think that he was just playing for the 3, but couldn't execute.
Getting some drift on this one, but it's going to fade back out towards where Grady's disc ended up, but he will be safe.
Yeah, pretty clear lane to the basket from there. And one thing I learned pretty quickly is that Jared rips.
Oh, no.
Ripped a little too hard on that one.
Yeah, just got flipped over on him, hits the branches, and gets the unfortunate kick back into the water. Tony Moe going sidearm here.
Baby flex, get the flare. Oh, yeah.
It's a good shot. It's about 360 or so from the drop zone, so not a gimme whatsoever. Pretty difficult to get up and down for the bogey. These guys are making it look easy.
Yeah, 2 sides of the same coin there. Forehand,
Yeah.
opposite lines. Long bid.
Oh, good run. Solid height. Grady closer than I thought he would be here. He's about, what, 50, maybe 45?
Yeah, almost pin high, believe it or not.
Drop it in, and he does!
Yeah, what were we saying about big putts from this guy?
Just continuing where he left off yesterday.
Yeah, so nonchalant. No big deal. I'll just scratch my nose after. I'll do these in my sleep.
I saw him warming up earlier today before the round started, and he was banging some like 70-footers, so he's ready to get out there and make it happen.
That just goes to show how good all these guys are.
Absolutely. If you ever get a chance to come out and spectate one of these events, please do so. It will blow your mind what these guys can do. All right, move on to hole 5, another par 3, 415 feet downhill to start here. Tight gap left, tight gap right. This leaning tree here, one of the first obstacles you have to get your disc around. Straight shot, relatively neutral disc here will get you down to somewhere around this area here. If you get some ground play to kind of slide your disc up and around these last sets of Guardians, you'll get yourself the look for the birdie. Mid-ranges, fairway drivers, a couple different ways to attack this one.
Yeah, ground play a big factor here. Coming with the low ceiling, throwing down. So if you somehow manage to fly at 415, you're most likely going out of bounds deep.
I don't think that's going to turn quickly enough, and it does not. It gets knocked down.
Good kick to be in the fairway, though. And Gavin
pushing his right side, and
not so lucky.
Yeah, it gets kicked back the other way. It's got a very deliberate run up and pull through. Very simple mechanics, but it looks like he just ejects the disc with a lot of speed. Tony Moe needs to get this to start pulling left, and it is not going to do so. Is he safe?
Yes,
got the green flag. Okay.
Jared looking to make something happen on this one. Get on the board. Just a little too much turn.
Yeah.
Into the ground. Should be an easy up and down for Grady.
Yeah, anytime he's got a putter in hand from about 200 feet, I'm putting money on it that he's getting up and down.
Yeah. Got so left that it ended up being good. Gave himself the wide open forehand. And just pushed it a little too straight.
Yeah. A little frustration setting in here early on for Jared. Is 3 over is not where you want to be.
Yeah, this is one of those points in the round where you either realize it's going to be a long day or you're going to turn it around and have fun.
Yeah. Tony Moe, a little flick approach. Gets a late tree, but still should have a look if he kicked far enough left, which he does. Being a lefty kind of gives him an advantage on this one. Oh, man, that one just leaking slightly right, not being able to catch all the chains to hold on.
Yeah, that one probably could have stayed.
Yeah, there's a good putt for the par. Good save.
Good confident stroke. He needed to see that one go in.
Yeah.
Good scramble there.
Strong putt as well. Grady will be tapping in his par as well. Unfortunate bogey there for Tony Moe.
Hole 6, a par 4 coming in at 500 feet. You want to clear the creek ditch first and get up through these series of gaps. You can kind of veer off to the right or come straight through here. Your ideal landing zone is on this open spot of the hill here. Coming up, the second set of rocks right here is playing as an OB river, and your green is an island. So got to be accurate on your upshot. Want to start coming out now.
Not too bad, though. You can see he was expecting some finish there a little earlier on that disc.
Yeah, I think the best shot for this hole is closer to that height, but that's just so hard to commit to. But that ended up being clean the whole way.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Didn't hit a thing.
I like that. Just need some stability at the end of the flight there. Okay.
Seems satisfied. Interested to see how this backhand goes.
Getting some drift. Finding that pierce the gap on the left. And he's going to be near that ditch, it looks like, on that left side.
Definitely the tighter gap off the tee. And he's shown some, versatility with the forehand. I'm surprised he didn't try to take the same line off the tee.
Yeah.
And that one right there just wasn't much going for him.
Grady a little bit pinched on this right side. Going to need to get a lot of angle on this disc and get it moving left while still climbing. It's a lot to ask.
And that was a great shot.
Very well done there by Grady. Tony Moe with a pretty relatively easy pitch up here. Coming back towards
wants to sit.
Did he push it too far? He did.
Out of bounds. And yeah, here we can see Gavin's drive.
Wow.
Yeah, it went all the way up there. It was so good, it ended up being not good. And makes the best out of a slightly bad situation there with a little patent pending.
Okay, getting the green flag. We'll have that left for a birdie.
And Jared's upshot was a little bit behind Gavin's, and he got caught up in some rush and ended up out of bounds there.
Tony Moe, the long look, and again, his putts have been just slightly high. And these baskets do not like to pull those in if you're high and left or high and right.
Sneaking one in the corner pocket there.
Gavin for the birdie. Getting some green on the board.
First time for everything.
Yep. Grady with a beautiful birdie as well. Really fantastic second shot is what got him that birdie.
Yeah, he took a lot of time setting that one up. Lots of extra pumps trying to get it right.
Yeah. The fun downhill hole 7, par 5, 950 feet out of bounds, left, right, and this little ditch that we're approaching now. Most of these guys are going to be throwing forehands or backhands, laying up short of that ditch, then going across this roadway here, which is also out of bounds, towards this power pole. Having your disc stay slightly towards the center, even right, opens up your gap and your second shot here, or your third shot to try to approach for the birdie here. Once you get near the mouth of that opening, it's pretty much a scramble to try to get in there, but try to make sure that you get close enough to give yourself the putt.
And with no headwind today, expect these guys to get aggressive.
I wonder if any of them are going to try to push that road. Grady getting some beautiful drift on this. Oh, what a flight. Is he trying to get across?
No, I think that was just that same mid-range from the first few
That's
holes.
the mid?
And he just smoothed it out there.
Jeez.
That's how much that downhill gravity is helping the disc fly on this hole. I mean, you're getting another 100, 150 feet, easy peasy. Nice smooth forehand.
Stable finish right back to the middle. Yeah, the difference in wind from yesterday to today is drastic on this hole. Jared.
That is aggressive.
Oh, please hold it. Oh, get across. Oh, come on.
Just short.
Man, there's that safe zone between the ditch and the road where if you land there, you're safe, but not quite enough to get all the way across. Tony Moe ripping on a backhand hyzer here. First time we get to see him really open one up.
And that's a pretty aggressive pure hyzer line there. Getting real close to the edge. Get off the pole.
Does. Now you just want a little bit of left-hand finish. That's fantastic. You should have a pretty straight approach from there. You can choose left or right gap.
Being right here really opens up the late finish for your shot getting into the gap. Great. Just like this.
What?
Yeah, he is in the gap.
In two
with an eagle putt.
Wow. Tony Moe smoking a low laser right up the middle.
Getting to the same area as Gavin. And when we asked the spotters, it did not even cross inbounds into the middle part, so we had to take it all the way back. Didn't stop him from throwing a massive shot, though. He got into the gap as well. So he'll be looking to save par.
Nice shot there for Tony Moe. Piercing that left side gap. And trying to flex the forehand at the right side, maybe?
Maybe. He's got to contend with these wires, though. I've gone almost too far on the second shot.
Looks like he executed that very well. Grady with, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is his eagle look?
This is his eagle look. Maybe 40 feet or so.
Get it. Oh, man, I wanted to see it.
Yeah, you know we wanted that one. Everyone wanted to see that one. And look at this straddle here from Jared.
Yoga day. Drop it in. Oh, great effort.
Yeah, that would have been a special par.
Birdie
Or
there.
special birdie. Would have been a birdie.
Well, he went OB 1, 3, 4. Oh, it would have. Oh my
birdie.
god,
Yeah,
that's,
it would have
that's
been
absurd.
a birdie save.
That's absurd. A lot of power on this card on display.
I've never seen someone look so disappointed in a birdie as Grady. They're just there. Just chatting it up a little bit. Good vibes. Hole 8, par 4. Tight gap all the way down. OB Creek. You have a couple of options for an OB. You can go to that tee pad or play it where it went out if you like that better. Lots of room on this left side if you do manage to pierce all the way through that gap. You want to get as left as possible to open yourself up for the approach shot over this mandatory relief area into this not so tight but rooty green. This hole reminds me of some of Idlewild.
It really does, yeah. It's got that that Y tree hole vibe. from Idlewild.
Yeah.
Grady disking up this time and punches right through the center. Nice forward skip.
Yeah, going to driver there was a little bit more aggressive play than I was expecting from him.
Ooh, that gets kicked backwards.
But inbounds.
That's... You almost don't want to be in bounds. I think we'll have to see what he looks like from there. Big forehand for Tony Moe.
Yeah, this tee shot kind of seems like it was designed for him.
Beautiful. Jared's got the power to really get up there, but he's going to hit that same tree like Gavin hits.
Yeah, I think they're about 5 feet from each other, actually, right here.
Jared Stoll, no stranger to the overhand game.
And yeah,
Oh, did that come down out of bounds?
it did. And as soon as it landed and he got the flag, he realized, oh, there was out of bounds right there.
Oh, man.
Different route for the same kind of shot. Better result.
Okay, that one was
A
like a
little
punch
lucky,
through.
yeah.
I mean, I haven't had a
got away
chance
out.
to really look back there, but it just looks like there's nothing once you're there. Oh, boy.
Again,
Big over the top.
caught up in some trees. There it comes.
Oh, there,
Inbounds.
Okay. Having to really fight his way through some stuff. He's just been having every possible tree and root and
Yeah, he managed
Fine.
to pinch himself off on 2 angles on that shot. I don't even know how that's possible.
Tony,
Just
stay
needed to
up.
miss that.
Okay.
Similar-ish forehand to earlier.
Get on up there, Grady. And he does. He's up on that flat platform with a look for the birdie.
And
Tony Moe
so,
still has a birdie look, but it's going to be a tougher one.
so Gavin's shot pushed all the way through the woods, across the fairway, almost to the drainage ditch.
Wow.
So he was left
man.
with that pinched, low-ceiling forehand
Yeah.
to try and get up there.
Trying to make it happen, and unfortunately just got knocked pretty early. Flexi forehand up to the flat. Looks like that worked out for
inside
him.
the circle. That essentially just acted as a pitch out on the previous shot. So
Okay. Tough ass to try to get that one.
yeah. Speaking of tough asks, it's like you're shooting on a basketball court right here.
Oh. It's hard to miss high, but he was committed on that one.
It'll never go in if you leave it short.
That's true. That's a really good scramble
Yeah.
for Gavin there. That could have been a much bigger number.
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah, the triple there, unfortunately. A lot's going on for Jared in the wrong direction, unfortunately. Tony Moe with the par and Grady with the drop-in birdie.
Is it safe to say he's on fire yet?
He's getting there. 5 down through the round already.
Whoa, what's that? Zach, I hit a lefty chicken wing.
We're going to close things out here on hole 9, this par 3 coming in at 295 feet. The easiest hole on the property today. Subtle left to right moving shot, whether that be a forehand or a backhand righty or lefty. Just getting something to drift, catch edge, and then kind of shuffle your way down towards this rooted green. You want to check your speed coming in here as you can get a little bit of rollaway potential on both your drives and your putts on this one.
And as a guy whose felons top out at about 320, I'm a big fan of this hole.
Grady looking like overstable driver. Skips. Oh, gets caught by that tree. That was looking very tasty.
I think he wanted it a little higher, but... And he's probably just... Connor's just licking his chops. Tony is just licking his chops on this one.
Looks pretty solid. We'll see what he's got left when he gets down there. Yeah, he gets to throw a slower speed on a backhand hyzer. That's a big advantage.
Just a real natural shot for him.
Ooh, that's turned out of the hand early. He knows, he walks away. It's the reverse Michael Johansson.
Yeah, just got a little fluttery, understable out of his hand. Maybe the wrist rolled over a little bit. Not quite sure.
That looked like maybe a soft justice out of the hand.
That's what I thought it was when he threw it. And it sure flew like a justice.
Yeah. Gavin, you can kind of see him in there.
It was funny. He threw the first shot and turned around and said, I think I'm done with forehands for today. They're not working, and here we are.
Forehand again. Grady even after getting stopped by the tree, has the birdie look and connects on that high right side. Never mind what I said about these baskets not liking high right or left.
Yeah, well, and they're coming in right.
Yeah, that one coming in on that hyzer angle, it just gets sucked down.
He saw the little head shake. He knows he got the last couple chain links there.
Yeah. Tony Moe for the... Oh my gosh.
That one was meaty. That one could have stayed.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good birdie there for
sir.
Jared. Great bounce back after that ugly hole before.
That was Jared's first birdie in 24 hours, he said.
Oh my gosh. And a couple of pars here to close it out. But Grady Shue.
6 down.
6 through 9 already. Trying to make a push. Let's take a look at our card here. As you see, Grady, a lot of green on that scorecard already, and still 9 more to go for him.
Yeah, he's looking to really make a charge. Catch up to our lead card.
Yeah, there you see the leaderboard. Couple of guys still on top. Grady Shue already in second place, looking to make that push for lead card on the final day.
Bradley Williams looked like he was kind of lighting up
Bradley's
too.
on a heater.
Go watch some feature card, some lead card.
Absolutely, you got both. Big thank you to Infinite Disc for making that possible. Check us out across all of our socials at Ace Run Pro. Stay up to date with all the coverage dropping from this event and throughout the year. We've got more action coming your way from the 2025 Open at Tallahassee. Make sure you come on back and check out the final 9 holes of moving day here from this chase card. Let's see if Grady can make a push to be on lead for the final day. Appreciate you guys checking us out. We'll see you on the back 9.